And now at 5, this year's State House session is halfway over. Both chambers passed a number of bills today, from the budget to road funding to health care.
Those bills will soon head to the opposite chamber, where the process will start all over. CBS 4 State House reporter Hannah Adamson looks at an immigration bill debated in the House today.
To round out the first half of the legislative session, House lawmakers discussed a bill that would prohibit businesses with more than 10 employees from knowingly hiring illegal immigrants.
Those in favor will, the machines don't vote aye, those opposed vote no.
The bill has passed.
In a 64-26 vote, the Indiana House passed a bill one of its authors calls an attempt to build on the Trump administration's efforts to secure the border and deport illegal immigrants.
We have a part to play here in Indiana as well. We can do that with this legislation.
The bill would punish businesses with more than 10 workers who intentionally recruit, hire, or employ those here illegally.
Penalties start with a warning and suspensions and then work their way up to a revocation of license.
The amended bill removed a provision requiring school corporations and charter schools to report the number of unlawfully present students enrolled and their immigration status. The bill still gives Indiana Attorney General Todd Rokita power to withhold funding for governmental bodies if he determines they didn't comply with an immigration detention request.
What about funding for the 50 problem-solving courts across 32 counties, like domestic violence courts, drug courts, veterans courts?
Again, any grant that is received by that government body could be withheld.
House Democrats say they're concerned the bill would put yet another burden on law enforcement and that critical programs they rely on could be at risk.
I'm not prepared to defund these essential services.
We still aren't at a place where the entities that are responsible to enforce the proposed legislation are in favor of this legislation.
In a pre-recorded video message before the final vote, the Attorney General calling the bill, quote, critical to making Indiana safer.
Several correct steps are being done in this legislation to stop the magnet that's pulling illegals here.
The Attorney General has filed lawsuits against officials in St. Joseph and Monroe counties, alleging they're not properly enforcing federal immigration laws. We reached out to the St. Joseph County Police Department and the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. Both declined to comment. The bill now heads to the Senate for consideration. The General Assembly now heads into a week-long break. House leadership tells me they're going to spend much of that time looking over the Senate's property tax bill. Reporting from the Indiana State House, I'm Hannah Adamson.